Hey, it's Kiravi, your book person, and it's another booktube video. Thanks for tuning in. So this episode, it will be another series of the Beloved Book series, and I'll also be giving a reading update, so stay tuned. Well, for my reading update, I've been reading the ACOTAR series. I've just been giving Sarah J. Maas a lot of my money. I feel really uncomfortable about it during Black History Month, but now I'm at the last book of this series and I'm tired. You ever read about characters so much, but you only care about like a couple and it's like, okay, I can't do it anymore. So I'm taking a little break to read one of my favorite books by this author, While We Were Dating by Jasmine Guillory. Let's get into this cover, and I'm also starting to annotate it, and it's signed because I actually met her in person when she went on tour for Drunk in Love, which is also on my bookshelf somewhere. And yeah, that's the reading update. Yeah, I had to take a break from this series, so I'm gonna read a nice feel-good Black romance, get those bubbly feelings, and then go back to the torture that these characters are going through. And now we will continue the Beloved Book series, so keep hanging on. And we're back. So to continue my Beloved Book series, I've got another book that I hold very dear to my heart. It's called Freedom in the Family, a mother-daughter memoir of the fight for civil rights by Tananarive Due and Patricia Stevens Due. And this book means a lot to me for many different reasons. So one of them is that when I was a young lad in high school, what did I like to do? Read, of course. So with my church, I participated in something called Quiz Bowl. It was hosted, I believe it's still going on. It's hosted by St. Petersburg College, or SPC. Shout out to my hometown, Florida. Woo! And according to SPC's website, students in grades 6 to 12 learn about the role and contributions of African Americans and other minorities in the United States through the study of college-level literary and historical works that help improve analytical reading skills. So Quiz Bowl was very debate-centered. Not only was it based on books, there were also, I believe, over 100 questions we had to memorize and be prepared to answer as a team. So with it being Black History Month, I really wanted to talk about this book. And I'm actually going to read some of it too. Ooh, and it also is my husband's copy because he also was in Quiz Bowl. When you know someone for many years, you tend to run into each other a lot. So this is actually his book. Am I going to use one of my books for my Beloved Book series? Say that. Books, Beloved Books, Books, Beloved Books series. One day I will be using my own book, but for right now, I'm also using his books. So stay tuned for a passage. Unfortunately, Tallahassee's lunch counters were still segregated in 1961, a year after R.J. Lynn. Henry Steele had been briefly served at a lunch counter at the Neisner department store the previous June when he dined with a group of FSU students, but that turned out to be a fluke. A group of white ministers had also become involved, forming a biracial committee to encourage downtown merchants to bring about integration without further direct action protest. So another thing that I love about this book is that it focuses on the civil rights movement primarily in the state of Florida. Yes, Florida is one of the most southern states in the USA, but some people forget that that state also had a civil rights movement. So being from a town that's a couple minutes away from a former sundown town. It's good to stay educated in things. Thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, comment, and follow me on my other socials. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok, Kiravi_reads, for more book and life content. So see you soon. Happy reading.